Hello again. Right, I'm going to do another chart from scratch. It's something I haven't looked at. I've just got back from chores, and here's EA, Euro Aussie dollar. So I know from this Aussie dollar's quite strong, you can tell easily. Euro's weak, but not excessively weak, so I suppose I should be looking at Euro US dollar. Let's have a quick look at that and see whether there's, because of course I would like to make money just as well as make videos. US dollar, sorry, I should be looking at AU, shouldn't I? Come on, in your own time. This is one way I do assess a chart. So quick glance at that, quick glance at the currency pair if it'll ever change over. AU, there it is, clearly 100 pips, average 180 at the moment. A little bit of a pullback on the big round number there, 162. What's the result? Let's do this one instead. So monthly, we're smack in the middle of a monthly candle there. Sorry, I got distracted then. There's not a lot we can, there's no point putting highs and lows on the high of that candle, so let's do the previous one. If we go to that level, then we are going to be very happy. What's on the left hand side? What stopped this? Right, left hand side monthly chart, nearest candle is that one there, below there, and sweet FA anywhere else. We've got this red one here, and that's it. So we can expand this now if my mouse is going to let me. Let me pause this, I must have some charts to close down. Software. That's better, I think. So yeah, zoom out, zoom in rather. What else is this telling us? Well, we're turning green on the monthly RSI histo alert. So have a look at the weekly. We're trying to break through a previous weekly high the previous week. Oh no, don't do this. Right. I'm going to pause this and change the batteries on my wireless mouse. Maybe that'll make a difference. Right, I'm back with new batteries in my wireless mouse, and hopefully we shall do a better job. It's even, sorry, I had all sorts of things going on. Where am I? Can't remember what I was looking at now. AU, wasn't it? Right. So yeah, I need a high on that candle there. We're trying to attack that at the moment. Weekly high. Might as well put a weekly low on, but I can't see it doing anything today on that. So that's a good sign actually. We've turned green on the weekly. So we are bearish with this candle here. We've broken through this weekly support with a close through it as well. That green candle there, then we've pulled down and not really hit anything in particular, or nothing on this chart, and then it's pulled up again. So let's see what the daily has to say. Plus we've got a descending trend line from there to there. Nothing else at all on that chart to look at. Daily, we've actually made a reversal to the long side. That's good. High, low, lower, high, lower, low, low, high, high, low, higher, high. Even had the pull back to the resistance acting as support. Remember, I've been talking about that, so we could put that as an example of a brilliant missed trade today, actually. And how many points was that from the open to that support? Was 40 pips, give or take. So we'll look at that closely in a moment. Daily's up, retracement, continuation. This is looking good. H4 is going to look very interesting. Next level to test is that support there, although looks like it's tested it. I suppose we ought to go and look on the left hand side. That support has been broken through and closed through twice. The next support up is that one there, which was also a weekly, broken through. It's not held as resistance there. It's not held as resistance there. This one is a weekly high, so we've got to draw that support on. So that's good enough for the left hand side. We don't have to go all over there. So today we need another close above this support, and then a potential pullback again, because support will always be tested as resistance. Or sorry, support broken, we'll come back and test it as support. And it is a resistance line here as well, sorry. I'm not sure whether we drew that one in. So they look like they're double top type material there and there. So we want to break and close above both of these really, to be on the safe side, to go north, and then watch for a pullback. So H4, we've got a similar situation. We've broken up north, so all our ducks in a row. That's what I like to see. A daily reversal, then a pullback, and then a H4 reversal, potentially a pullback and an H1 reversal. And that's what I mean by getting all the ducks in a row. So this has made a new high now, so we can connect this level as a ascending trend line according to my own rules. Didn't notice that green spike there. We might as well just attach that to it, tighten it up a tiny bit. So H4, we could have we didn't have a pullback, so that's worth mentioning. We don't always, it depends on the time of day. This is going through the American Open, so they don't always pull it back. They've accumulated enough orders here, as it were. A ton of accumulation here for well, clearly 8 hours, 2 4-hour periods, and then messing about there as well. So look closer. Stats, it would be to see whether we can attack, sorry, I'm not playing up again, attack this here. We'd have to get through that H4 high there. I know it looks a bit like Spaghetti Junction, but that's how precise I like to be. Nothing else to be reported on that front. We're due a pullback really, and we've got a very bearish now potential candle here. Shooting star, I think they call that, or an inverse hammer. Something to do with where they are if they're at support. I suppose that shooting star at resistance, inverse hammer would be at support, wouldn't it? Seems to make sense. Why is that not that ascending trend line? That's weird. It's on there. Oh, it must just be that. No, needs to be tightened up. And I mean, I'm seriously, this is why I'm taking my time with this. I'm actually looking for a trade. Now that's, how weird is that? So it's obviously right on the H4. Don't know what I'm missing there. Oh, it's that red low. Ah, that's it. So, yeah, very tricky now. H4, H1. High, low. Is that low lower than that green candle? Yeah. So there's the H1 reversal. And you should know the song by now. If you don't, read a few of my other videos. Watch a few rather. High, low, and sing the song till you get to the lower high, lower low of that red candle, and then low, high. Sing the song until we break the high of that red candle, which is this one here. So this looks ready. It didn't pull back, as I said to you on the H4 chart. So this looks pretty much like it wants to pull back now. They've had enough to the north side. It's tested and failed to break that resistance. As I've said before, things never go in a straight line. We've got a good looking trend here with 3 legs to it. High, low, lower high, low, high, high, low, higher high. This would be swing 4 accumulation, which if we look on the M30 we'll start to see potential reversal, and that would be that one there. So this does look like it's setting up for a potential reversal now. And then M15, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but I'll just slip one on there, just see what it's like, don't want to miss it. So, low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, lower high, lower low, failed to break and close, lower high, lower low. It's at the 6200 level as well, massive level, which would suggest they've hunted out some stops and such like. And potential long orders, brought them into for the breakout traders, and now they're just going to reverse it on them. And like I say many times, the rubber band effect back to this thing here. So not looking particularly bearish here, because I'd like to see it underneath the 0 line, pop up, and then consider trading it. 5 minutes, possibly a little trade in there, or the 1 minute. We've got a reversal here. Low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, ding, 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 until that closes there below that level there. Look at the 1 minute chart. We'll put that on. In the 1 minute chart, we can see the internals of that trend. There's that 5 minute low. So here's the trend: high, low, lower high, lower low. Old support acts as new resistance. Continuation. The M15 has been broken and closed below, but not on the M15. But for scalping, and scalping only, you could try and attack that M30 level, given the right signals on the RSI histo alert. So what have we got there available to us? It doesn't have to go anywhere. We're just working on probabilities. So there's about 5 or 6 pips net of spread there if we get the right trigger. It's not made a lower low yet, so we can't connect here and here. That's the point of that. We have got a nice little ascending trend line over here. Connect that. We would have connected those until this broke low, and then we connect this because that high there has been broken by that high there. So still early days to consider going either short or long on this at the moment. Can't really consider long until we've broken there up and down and then up again. This situation here from where we are, trade the break of the high of that with that, like that. Hope that makes sense. So if I was considering going long, that's the configuration we need to see. Break up, pull back, break the high of that, enter. Shorts, similar scenario, but I wouldn't want to trade straight into that. Notice, well, the long was trading into that, but we're with far more time frames. We've got all the other time frames in alignment here, and by that I mean if you look on the next time frame up, you will see the 5 minute is aligned, whereas the 5 minute to the sell side is definitely not aligned. Do not entertain trading as a result of just one or two things popping down, because you'll get burned, most likely. So there it goes. Let's just see. I'm going to pause this and we'll see whether it hits that level. Too risky to trade it. So I'm back, and as you can see, it broke through, didn't go to that M30 level, and I'm going to close this video and make a second part to it in a minute. But notice now we can actually draw that descending trend line to attach those levels. I'm not going to go with that little high there. I'm going to go with that high there. The point being, you know, to keep it tidier, to be honest with you. In fact, it wouldn't hurt to use that level there, because it's broken that low, so that will keep it even tidier. Now what I'm concerned about, if I was going to go short there without having the confirmation on the 15, when this 15 minute confirms down, what do we know we should expect? A pullback. So why enter a trade? It's better to attack that M30 low with an M1 break of this low here, or a reversal and an M1 continuation. So as it happens, the M1 high, low, lower, high, lower, low, that low there, did it close above that? It did, by the looks of it. It's already closed above, so it's reversed. So now we need a close to the downside below there. Hope you're with me. The high of that candle is the candlestick reversal candle. High is 61901. Close of that one $61903. That's how precise this is. So this is reversed on the 1 minute now. So it's categorically got to reverse on the 1 minute down. This has broken that high there. So this is your candlestick trend: low, high, high, low, high, high. So now we need to close below this one, not this one. So we delete that one, and we keep following that up as necessary. So if this one breaks the high of that one, then this becomes the reversal low. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to stick this on there for the moment, save this video and make part 2. We're looking for shorts, remember. Oh, and just before I go, if this reverses on the M5, then we've got to reverse back down on the M5 before we can consider going short.